Can you guys hear us? Hello? Hello?
It's working now.
It is working now. Okay, let's see if this will turn on. Hold on.
Hey guys, can you hear us?
Sorry guys, apparently we're having some technical difficulties. Not normal, obviously. Well, actually it is normal.
It is normal.
Considering last week we
Yeah.
weren't able to use it all.
Yeah,
Okay.
Melinda said she could hear us.
Yeah, so she's.
All right.
We're actually streaming through the computer now. With
Okay.
The mic.
All right.
Let me see if we can. Oh, there we go. So people are responding. Okay.
Yes.
All
right.
All right. Give us 1 second. We're gonna try one more thing to see if we can get the podcast audio, because right now we're using the computer audio. This just sounds way better. So give me a second. Let me see if I can get it working. Okay. All right, so we're gonna say screw the podcast mic again.
Yeah.
And whatever. You know what?
The
It is
mic
what it
has
is.
coronavirus this.
I don't know.
This week.
It's been something. Something has had coronavirus every single week
Yeah.
that we've done this. But anyways, it's working now. Sorry guys. Apologize for the technical difficulties. Obviously, I mean, nothing we can do. You know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Just gotta
just keep on rolling.
deal with it and roll the punches, and here we are.
Yep.
But welcome to Whiskey and Winning, episode number 4. Man, we got a really good episode planned for you guys. We're excited because tonight we are talking about rum and we're going to talk about cars.
Yes.
Two topics that we love. Well,
Yes.
anything that has to do about alcohol, we love.
Yes.
That's
Obviously.
true. We are not biased when it comes to alcohol.
We are not.
No,
we are not.
We love. Well, I can't say that we love all forms of alcohol because I don't love all forms of alcohol. I don't like.
Well, I'm not a gin guy.
No, I hate gin.
Okay,
so
so-
we're on the same page.
All
with
right,
that.
there we go. So see, I guess we're okay.
I don't drink gin.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge vodka fan either.
I could do a vodka occasionally.
Just depends on how drunk you are.
That's true.
It is true, because if
Yeah.
you were really drunk, then maybe we could switch over to vodka for a vodka and soda or something. I don't know, but yeah, at least for me, my two main ones are whiskey and rum.
I would have to say, for me,
All right.
I would have to say whiskey and tequila.
Whiskey and tequila.
Whiskey and tequila.
I mean, well, you are Mexican,
I am.
so
Correction, sir. I'm a Mexican.
okay.
There is a big
Mexican.
difference. Yeah, big difference, sir.
You guys love your tequila, and we have some good tequilas here. We've had some good tequila. The one that we normally do shots of before the show
It's
is
sitting over there.
Don Julio 70.
70,
Is
yeah,
that what it
that's
is?
Don
But we
Julio
also
70.
have.
Don Julio 42.
But we drank it all, didn't we?
We did.
We could need to buy some more of that,
We do.
obviously. But that's a really good tequila.
Maybe
but
a tequila show coming soon.
I don't know. And here's the thing. I mean, listen.
Good tequila stuff.
I know the show is called Whiskey and Winning,
Yes, it is.
but we're not biased,
We're
Carlos.
not. We are not.
No. And I think a lot of people do like rum. I'm a huge rum fan, and there
I love
are
rum.
there are a lot of similarities between rum and whiskey.
Very
if
much
you have
so.
a good rum.
Okay, yeah.
All right, we
Yeah.
gotta talk about that, because if you have a crappy rum, then all right, then I can get it. Like, it's a little different. I mean,
Yeah.
there are some crappy whiskeys too. There are not a lot of crappy whiskeys, but there are some crappy whiskeys.
There is some crappy whiskeys. Look,
Yeah, but we don't
I
ever
believe
drink
in
the crappy.
Well, we don't.
We don't. No, we
Yeah.
get the good stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
We ain't messing around with that bad stuff because we're paying for it the next day.
That is true. We
That
were
is
hungover
true.
as shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie with you guys. Last week I was really hungover, and it's because of this guy. He was forcing me to drink, as you guys could tell on the show. And
As you guys can tell, he's full of you know what because I was not forcing him.
it felt like you were forcing me. You there sitting there jiggling your damn ice in your cup for a while.
Hey, better jiggling my cup than something else, right?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
please don't do that while
Yeah,
we're on the
well,
show,
all right,
okay?
you know?
I mean, it's just you and I here. That would be a little weird. You were jiggling something else. I mean, whatever. You do what you want to do, man. I'm not going to judge you in any way.
We're not biased.
But we also have a thing that says Mount Gay. We have a rum
Oh
that's
my
called
gosh!
Mount Gay.
Could we have said?
right?
Man, I shouldn't have said that then.
Hey,
Jeez.
you said it. I didn't say
Hey, we
it.
don't judge though.
We don't
judge. No, we don't.
You do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, yep.
I don't care which way you swing. If you,
To each his own.
that's right.
That's all I say.
Absolutely. So, anyways, welcome, guys. I'm glad you guys could tune in for episode number 4
I think
of
we need to
Whiskey
turn that
and
one
Winning. Huh? It is on, dude.
No, I think we're still on that one.
No, we're not. We're on that one.
We're on that one?
Yes,
All
we're on
Man,
that
all this
camera.
damn time I've been looking at that one.
Have you really?
Yeah,
No,
I have.
it's this one.
All right,
This is the one that just is shining on me.
Okay, because I just thought it said
No.
you.
See, look. You can see us in the little corner here. It's
All right.
both of us.
All
We're
right.
on- So
Okay.
focus on that camera. But
Sorry,
anyway-
guys. I was pre-gaming.
We don't. You know what? Don't exclude me on this, man.
I'm
Because
sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Yes.
We're
we
pre-gaming.
We're pre-gaming.
For a while. We pre-gamed for a while. A couple hours at least.
Yes.
So last week we did not pre-game,
Yeah.
and we were playing catch-up the entire episode, and I think that's why we both got pretty faded. Isn't that the word you use? Faded.
Yes, that is
we
my
got pretty.
word.
We got
Faded.
pretty faded, and
Yes, we did.
I was really hungover. So, anyways, welcome to episode number 4 of Whiskey and Winning. And do me a favor, guys. I hope to God you're drinking with us if you're of legal age.
Yes.
I mean, and the legal
Make
age.
sure you are 21.
Well, that
In
depends
the
on where
US.
you're from.
In the U.S.
Because I think Canada is 18, and we have some Canadian friends.
And I'm a Mexican, and you over there, you could just drink whenever. So
Is that true?
No, you not legally.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the legal age in Mexico is. Is
I
it?
think it might be 18.
I think it's 18.
I don't
'cause
know.
When I go to
Who knows?
Cabo,
Yeah.
yeah. Michael, what's up, man? Steve. He said that 1942 bottle goes down way too fast. That's so true.
It does.
We chugged that, and it's bad
Yes, we
because
do.
it's $100-something bottle of
It's
whiskey
okay.
or of tequila, but it's still
No
good.
hangover.
Lawrence,
The next day.
Lawrence said he's with you. He likes tequila. He also
All right.
likes whiskey. So.
Good job, Lawrence.
So what are you guys sipping on tonight? Are you joining
Yeah.
us, or what are you sipping on? We'd love to hear what you guys are drinking tonight. We're going to be drinking rum, as we talked about. It's not a whiskey episode, even though it's called Whiskey and Winning. It's rum because we have some really good rums that we like too, and we don't discriminate.
We do not.
No, we don't discriminate.
We do not discriminate.
We like some rums. We like some rum to mix. We like to do some mixers, and which is what we're going to use Mount Gay for. And
God, that sounded bad.
it does.
We use the gay one to mix.
I don't know. I mean, it's just what it's called. I don't know.
That is what it's called.
I honestly don't know. I probably should have looked it up before the episode. I don't know why it's called Mount Gay, but it is
I
what
don't
it
know.
is.
But we found some good facts about Mount
We
Gay
did. We
today.
found some interesting facts,
Yeah.
and we'll talk about that here in a
Yep.
few minutes. We have actually a really good rum here, and this is called the 20th anniversary blend, and it's Old New Orleans rum. And my buddy Jimmy, actually, when we were in New Orleans, we toured the distillery, and we bought some of this stuff. I think
Cool story. Sorry, man. I just had to talk. I remember the story.
you remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
So we.
Sorry,
What
man.
was
I
the
just
story?
threw you off.
You did. You threw me off.
I'm sorry,
what
bro.
was the?
Wasn't this the place, the distillery that burned down?
No, that was the.
Oh, man.
Oh wait, maybe it was.
Yeah.
I think that was too. So the Forgotten Cast that we were drinking the other day, that
Yeah.
one actually, I think it was a very similar situation. So I don't know, but anyways, this is some very old aged rum, 20 years. I think this is 20 years, right? Is that what it says?
It
20
is
years.
20 anniversary blend.
Yeah, and it's some of the best rum that I've tasted. So Damien
From
said
Lola.
he's drinking the original Koloa Kauai Dark Hawaiian rum. All right.
Original Koloa
Yeah, yeah.
Hawaii Dark.
Okay.
We just had some Hawaiian rum this weekend.
We
Did we not?
Oh, we did.
Yes, we did.
That was fantastic. What
Yes,
what
it
day was
was.
that? That was Saturday night, right? We were
I
drinking
don't
some. I don't know. We were. It was normal. Like
Yeah. So for you guys, it might be weird. For us, it's kind of normal.
Yeah, it's like a normal day. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just drinking some rum. you
Yeah,
know,
we were doing
7
some-
shots of rum. It's just a normal day.
normal
I don't
day,
know.
family night, watching movies, and hey,
Oh man! So are you guys sipping on rum tonight? Are you sipping on whiskey? Are you joining us with rum, or are you
man.
just going whiskey tonight? Lawrence said he's drinking High West Campfire, so we actually have some High West over here. So
Yes,
there
we
it
do.
is. See right
Yep.
there. So
Yep.
High West. Kristen said she's sipping on Bacardi and Energize.
Whoa.
So you know what Energize is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So Energize is our pre-workout
Yeah.
supplement that we have, and
hey,
man,
way to go, Kristen. Hey, knock 2 birds with 1
dude,
stone.
I'm the guy, and I don't know if you guys. I don't know if you ever had the Energizer.
Yeah,
before?
I have.
Okay, so if
Little
you take
tinglies and
if you take this stuff, it's like within 5 minutes you feel like you're gonna jump off the freaking
Yep.
walls. And I get up, I literally get up every single morning, and within 2 minutes of waking up, I basically run to the kitchen and I do 2 scoops of Energize, and then I'm ready to work out afterwards.
Yeah.
But you're right, it's the tingles everywhere,
Yep.
the energies, and it also makes you poop, and that's the truth. It's just like coffee. You drink Energize, it makes you poop. You drink coffee, it makes you poop. And
Hey,
it is what it is. You know what I mean?
better than X-Lax.
That is true. So, Laney said, Damien said which flavor. I think he's talking to Kristen. So, he's asking which flavor. So, there's two flavors of Energize, and it's fruit punch and lemon lime. Lemon?
Is it lemon lime? Yeah.
Lemon lime.
I don't know, something. It's good though.
So, Laney's actually drinking some IPAs tonight. He's like, screw the hard stuff. We're going to go IPAs. By the way, Lanny, what's up, dude? Shout out to you. He sent me a bottle of freaking whiskey.
Oh, that's the one?
Yeah. So Lanny is the one.
I haven't tried it yet, but
I haven't
will.
either. I haven't tried it yet. I was waiting on you.
Yep.
We're going to do that for an episode. Maybe we'll do it next week. I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll check it out. But it smells really good.
It does smell really good.
It smells really good quality, sweet. I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm excited to try that out.
We're always excited to try new whiskeys and rums and...
Right. Right. Your wife says she's sipping on gin and juice.
She's getting a little gangster in it?
She's getting a little gangster.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Not gangster, gangsta.
Gangsta.
Yeah.
You know what, my bad, bro.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
Adam said bamboo. I don't know what that is. Do you know what bamboo is?
No, it says boom boo.
Boom
No, I
boo?
do not know boom boo.
Boom boo?
Yeah, boom
Bamboo, bamboo.
Adam, what's boom boo?
I don't know. Adam, that sounds like it's like a dating site or something, right? Because there's a lot of... I don't know. It kind of sounds like a dating site. But yeah. So Kristen said, "If you ever Red Bullied in vodka, oh yeah,
I have
for sure. I think
I
everybody's
Yeah.
okay. So
Back
I got
in my clubbing days.
Are you ready for this? I gotta share a story
talk to
about
me. All right.
Red Bull and vodka, and you guys will get a kick out of this. So, well, I can't tell the whole story, but I can tell some of the story. Okay,
well,
for when I was the top 10 in the company back in 2010, we actually took a trip to France in 2011. One night we decided that we were going to go out to a place called Jimmy Z's. So we were in France, right? We were in the south of France, and we went to a place called Jimmy Z's, and it was Monte Carlo.
Okay.
Right? So in Monaco or whatever. You know the movies where they have that huge casino?
Yep.
The James Bond movie.
Yes.
The James Bond movie where they have the huge casino and he walks in, there's like all those cars, but right next door to that casino is the what they said was the top rated nightclub in the world.
No kidding.
So I won't tell you how we got into the nightclub because there was a line, but we got into the nightclub.
All right.
And when we got in the nightclub, we had a private table.
Mm-hmm.
And at the private table was I swear to God, dude, this was the biggest bottle of Belvedere I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, they're usually about this.
No, screw that. It was double that size. It was this.
That's what she said.
This thick, right? So it was
Wow.
like that, right?
All
And
right.
I swear to you, it was at least 2.5, 3 feet tall.
No kidding.
So we finished the bottle that night.
All right. Good job, bro.
Yeah. Well, we had 8 of us,
It's
which
okay.
really isn't that many people
No.
to finish a whole bottle of vodka. Yeah, that's
Not that big.
No. Oh my gosh. So
We've done some shame. So
when we sat there, when we sat down, we had this huge bottle of Belvedere, and then there was a huge tub of Red Bull.
Mm-hmm.
So all through the night, that's what we were doing. We were drinking Belvedere
Red Bull and vodka.
with Red Bull and vodka. So that's an interesting story for you guys.
And you know what?
I got a lot of alcoholic stories.
It's always been, for me, Red Bull and vodka in the club. Never on my own.
No, I agree with that. Because if I go to a bar, I'm not drinking Red Bull and vodka.
Yeah.
But if I go to a club, but we don't club anymore. I mean,
Yeah,
we're
not.
We used to.
Yeah.
But now it's just like,
Wah,
let's just go to
wah,
bed
wah.
at 9 o'clock. 10
Maybe
o'clock.
10.
Yeah, okay, 10.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, but we go to bed very happy because we've had a bunch of sippy.
We do, yeah. Always.
Yeah.
Always go to
Always.
bed very happy. So, yeah, so that's a story. And yeah, Red Bull and vodka, I just don't, because that stuff is crazy. I mean, it energizes the hell out of you. And
Yep.
we drank a lot of that. I don't know. So, anyways. Dad said couldn't wait for you boys. Rum chata is on its way down. So my dad is on the show. He's sitting here and watching. Dad is all about rum chata.
That was my fault.
Carlos kind of got him involved in rum chata, and
Well, actually got Mama Spencer involved in rum chata.
You did.
She went back,
right.
and that's how it went.
But so what? How would you explain rum chata? It's almost like a milky rum-ish thing.
Yes. So if you've ever had horchata, which is, Hispanic Mexican drink. It's rice and cinnamon and all kinds of goodness. But anyways, they've actually mixed that with rum. But it's so the original rum chata is Puerto Rican though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So a bunch of Puerto Rican people actually make that at home. How
That
they do-
actually, you know what? You just segmented right into what we were going to talk about
Yeah.
with the Mount Gay.
Yes, we did.
All right.
All right.
So we're gonna pivot to Mount Gay for a minute,
All right.
and we're
Really,
gonna.
bro? We're gonna pivot to Mount Gay.
I didn't say it, or I did say
Well,
it, but here, let's get our.
here we
What
are.
happened to our ice cubes?
Well, we're over here BSing, man.
Sorry, guys, we had too much water in there. So, anyways, what we decided to do is look up random rum facts,
Yeah.
and we weren't sure what rum we were gonna sip on tonight. We wanted to do a mixer, number one. That's why we have Mount Gay here. But we also wanted to do a sipper. That's why we have the 20th anniversary rum over there. And some really interesting facts about rum. All right, let's get into this because there's a lot.
I was pretty surprised, man.
So let's pour this. I'll talk about Mount Gay first.
Okay.
Because when we talk about Puerto Rico, so interesting fact about Mount Gay, it is the oldest rum company
Yes.
in the world.
Yep.
It was established in 1703. But fascinating enough, what was it, 1664?
1664
Was the
first
very first rum distillery. But
in
it was
North
in North America. And you know where?
North America.
Did I tell you where?
No.
Staten Island.
No, really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Staten Island, New York.
New
And by the way,
York.
guys, for those of you who are in New York, good Lord, you guys are dealing with a lot of stuff right now. Thoughts and prayers are out for you. Seriously,
Yes.
we feel for you guys. Oh my gosh, I hope that we are able to provide you some sort of relief, comic relief, probably comic.
Definitely comic
From
relief.
what you guys are going through, and the whole country is thinking of you guys. Seriously, it's insane. I'm watching the numbers every single day, and it's crazy. But
It's crazy.
but yeah, so Mount Gay, or not Mount Gay, but the first distillery, the first rum distillery. And by the way, that is the first hard liquor, like spirit liquor,
is rum.
is rum ever created.
I guess
And
it would make sense.
Yeah, it would. And
Yeah.
and the first one was created in Staten Island in New York. And
For North America.
Obviously, it wasn't. It was Staten Island area.
Yeah.
Right, because that wasn't technically Staten Island at that point,
Yeah.
was it? I don't think
think so.
No, not yet. So,
No.
but in that area, and Mount Gay is the first company, the first rum company to ever be established, and it's
Yes.
in Puerto Rico. So that's why we're talking about being in Puerto Rico. Mount Gay is the oldest company, and that's why it says established 1703 on here.
Barbados.
So, yeah, and Damien said it makes sense the pirates drank it. Absolutely.
That's
So-
exactly what I was thinking.
right, and they did. And well, most of the rums are made in the Caribbean
Yes.
because of the sugar cane
Yes.
and the sugarcane byproduct. So most rum, in order to distill it, in order to create rum, it's either the sugarcane or the byproducts of sugarcane, which is, it can be some sort of honey or it can be molasses,
Yes.
which is a byproduct of sugarcane.
Yeah.
And that's how they make the rum. That's why they get the sweet taste from the rum. But yes, a lot of pirates did not take rum. Well, I guess take rum, because when we talk about pirates using rum, I told you
Yes,
why
that was
pirates.
crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
The reason why a lot of pirates, and even I think it was the British Royal Navy, drank rum was because they thought it would get rid of scurvy. And what's really fascinating about this whole thing is they drank it with lime, which is actually a very common thing for most people to do. When I drink
Yeah.
my rum, I'm always asking
Yeah.
for lime, but they drank it with lime. But what they said was that the reason why it helped with scurvy was from the vitamin C from the lime, not from the rum itself.
Yeah. Just an excuse to drink rum.
But whatever. So,
Right.
anyways, Mount Gay was formed in 1703, and it's a very good rum. It's a very mass-produced rum.
Yes, it is.
Not as
Not as the other one.
yeah. So Bacardi,
Yes.
I guess we can kind of talk about that. So Bacardi
Yeah.
is actually the largest rum producer in the world, and isn't that also? Didn't I tell you that's also in Puerto Rico?
It is Puerto Rico.
Right.
But this one's Barbados.
Oh, this is Barbados.
Barbados.
Yeah, I messed
Yeah.
up. So
It's
Bacardi,
okay.
that's what I was thinking about. Bacardi,
Bacardi.
is in Puerto Rico. This Mount Gay was established in Barbados.
Yes.
So yes, okay. I'm ready to drink.
I've been ready.
Okay, so we're gonna.
So are we gonna mix it?
Yeah, we gotta mix it. This is not a sipping rum.
It definitely isn't.
It really isn't. That's why the damn bottle is so big. Okay.
All right.
All right, you got. All right, so
We
let's talk
usually
about
drink
Zevia.
it with Zevia.
Okay, so let's talk about Zevia.
As I'm pouring.
Yeah.
Or you want to show the can?
Yeah.
Look.
Well, I was gonna show them.
All right, go ahead.
So this is Zevia, right here, and basically it's just a natural soda. So you know a lot of the sodas, they contain tons of sugar, tons of chemicals, other crap added to it. Just shit. Like there's a lot of shit in soda anymore. We like to mix with Zevia just because it's natural and there's no calories, so we can drink more. Right?
Yeah. I'm actually Zevia and
You do. You like your Zevia, and you like
my mineral water.
You like mineral water with it
I
for
do.
sure.
But
I like Zevia. Zevia
Yes.
just makes. All right, whatever.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, man.
it looks like the ones we were having earlier.
It does.
Yeah.
Mike said, "Oh, Storm, what's up, dude?" Mike said,
Did
"Most."
he cheat me, Mike?
I didn't
catch
cheat
it.
you. I didn't think I cheated you, but
It's okay.
I don't know. Mike said most rum gets me drunk. Actually, I've not found one yet. This is not. Mike, I think that's any alcohol, buddy.
Yeah.
Storm said, "Hola, amigos." What's up, Storm?
What's up, Storm?
He's the one that just had the twins.
Oh,
Remember?
I remember
Yeah,
you
yeah.
telling me about it. Okay. Congratulations, Storm.
Yep. And okay, so
Let's talk
to me,
about it.
all right, let's talk about the Mount Gay. It's actually a very tasty rum, and the way
It
that
is.
the way that I describe it, it almost tastes like bubble gum.
I could see that.
Yeah, it tastes like bubble
Yeah.
gum to me. A sweet.
Let me smell it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's a mixer, and this is what throws us off.
It's a
but-
mixer, yeah, because we're mixing it with stuff. If you're going out for a mixed drink, or as we're all stuck at home right now, if you guys are doing a mixed drink, Zevia, rum, it's definitely a possibility. We also do Zevia and whiskey. If you guys, have we talked about Evan Williams yet? So Evan Williams is a whiskey that we like to mix with
Yes.
Zevia as well. It's just a good quality, cheaper whiskey.
Yeah.
So,
I don't do Jack, so I do Evan.
all right. Oh, my mom said no. It's called pop,
Oh,
not soda.
the first time I heard someone ask me for a pop, I'm almost pooped on myself. I said, "What are you asking me for?" And this is family back in Chicago, and they came and they're like, "You have any pop?" I was like,
You have
"Pop?"
family in Chicago?
Yeah, I have family in Chicago, and they're like, they came over and they're asking, they're like, "Pop, you know a Coke?" I was like, "Oh, you mean a soda?" "No, a pop." I'm like, "Okay, you call it pop, I'll call it soda, and we'll leave it there."
Well, in the Midwest, that's what they call it, is
Yeah,
pop, and that's
pop.
how I grew up saying it, is pop, until I
I've
moved
never
down.
heard you say pop.
Well, because I moved down here, and I know that everybody looks at me so funky when I say pop, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's not called pop, it's called soda." I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to hear that every single time I say it, so
All right.
I say soda now instead of pop.
Good job, bro.
But naturally, if you were to say, hey, don't care about what other people think, which we don't really care about anyways.
Never, Mama Spencer. Mama
What did she
Spencer's
say?
asking me if I'm making fun of her.
Oh, no. But anyways, yeah, so pop. That's what I
All right.
normally call it.
So
is
let's
pop.
talk about this mixer.
Well, hold on. So Damien said the Zevia come in different flavors, and which do you use for rum versus whiskey? That's a
Oh.
really good question. Zevia does come in different flavors. So the one we're using is actually just a
regular
cola
cola.
flavor. So sort of like a Coke-ish
Like
flavor.
a Diet Coke.
Like a Diet Coke.
Yeah, there you go.
They also have
Without all the junk.
one of my favorites to mix with rum is cream soda.
Yes,
Yes.
bro.
Rum and cream soda on the Zevia, and we should have brought that because you had some at your house. I don't
did.
think I have any here
I
at the
did have
house.
some here.
That is absolutely fantastic.
Honestly, I think out of all the Zevias, cream soda is my favorite.
I think it tastes. So what is the A&W cream soda?
Yes.
It tastes very similar to that.
Very similar.
Very similar to that. And it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. They also have a cherry flavor, and the cherry is good for rum. For me personally, with whiskey, I normally like to go with the regular flavor.
I think you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
The
more of
regular
the cola
flavor.
Cola, yeah.
It just reminds me more of like a Jack and Coke or something like that
it
you
is.
get at a bar or whatnot. But I like the regular cola flavor with whiskey, but definitely the cream soda with the rum. And I think cream soda with this especially, because this has got a very sugary,
Yes.
bubble gummy taste, and it would taste so good with the cream soda.
I would agree with you.
All right.
But yeah, Zevia, full line of different flavors. They're all good. So.
Right. So Matt said,
Uh-oh. We're experiencing some more technical difficulties. Now there we go.
Oh my God.
Look at that. Yeah. Go all the way down. There we go.
Okay, so Matt said, I'll do a Jack or Captain with Diet and Ginger Ale.
Okay, Matt. So we just tried Zevia Ginger Ale.
We
The green
did.
one. Yes, while we were in
What were we drinking with it though? Was it rum or was it whiskey?
whiskey.
It was the Evan Williams.
Evan
wasn't it?
Williams, and I also tried it with Jameson because a lot of people have told me Jameson mix it with ginger ale is phenomenal, and I tried it and it was good. So if you like ginger ale, Zevia makes a ginger ale.
So, anyways, this is a really good one. And what were some of the other facts about rum that I was telling you? Oh, Admiral Rodney.
Yes.
Rodney. So Admiral Rod, and literally, guys, I was looking up rum facts before we did the episode because I wanted to give you something to think about, I guess, and to surprise you. So Admiral Rodney, which I believe is the name of a rum now, and I think it's a very cheap rum. I don't know. I think I have it somewhere. I just haven't drank it. It's probably down below under the cupboard, but
That's what we usually do with the bad stuff.
We do. We just kind of stick it somewhere where we're not going to find it.
Whoa. Damn. Okay. Hey.
Hey.
All right.
I mean, don't say it.
Nope. I'm not.
I'm not going to say it.
I'm gonna hold it. All right.
You hold it in there.
Yeah.
Admiral Rodney was a British Royal Navy. I kind of like a revered. I don't know. What is that?
Some guy way up there.
Yeah, somebody way up there a long time ago. So interesting fact about this guy is that when he died, and I heard I actually read a bunch of stuff about him being infamous, meaning he did something that he shouldn't have done. I don't know. I don't know all the facts. I do know that when this guy died, they put his body in rum. They stored his corpse in rum. And here's the weirdest and most interesting part about it.
Kind of.
That's actually pretty disgusting.
Very. I don't care how faded I am. I'm not doing that. But all right.
That's true, but so they poked a hole in the bottom of the casket and they drank the rum. What would you call it? Sailors? I don't even know, but that is the story. They drank the rum of this guy's corpse that was sitting in it.
Dead guy inside a casket, fill it with rum, let it marinate.
It marinated. That's the bad part. It freaking marinated for some time.
And then they drilled a hole.
And they drank it. I mean, what happens? Is the body going to decompose? I mean, what does it do? Decompose and you're going to drink
rotten
liquid crap? I don't know if it can rot because it's an alcohol.
Hey, but they didn't have coronavirus, so I guess that's all right. Who knows what they had?
Scurvy, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Do you know what scurvy is?
I do not.
Melinda looked it up before we headed over here, but I don't know exactly what scurvy is. But yeah, so that's very fascinating. Another fascinating fact about rum is that it was called Kill Devil. So, by the way, nobody really knows why rum is called rum. Literally, nobody knows why rum is called rum. There's no proof about it at all. And there was all kinds of names for it before it became rum, but there's all kinds of nicknames for it as well. One of the nicknames for rum is Kill Devil. So in the past, before they really had massive companies that distilled it properly, they used to have really crappy rum, really strong crappy rum. And they said it was so strong and so bad that when you drank it, it killed the devil inside you. So that's how the nickname Kill Devil came apart. Came to I don't even know. I burped when I was talking.
Yeah, bro.
So you smell it? I'm sorry again.
No, it's all right.
That was
bro.
like last week.
Yeah.
Right?
Last week you were vicious, bro.
I'm sorry. Well,
that's all right.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, that was your steak I just ate. So if I start
was my meat good? My steak, bro. The steak that I grilled.
I agree with that. The steak is fantastic.
Yeah,
and
it was good.
We just had smoked steaks. It was fantastic. All right, so Mike said scurvy is a disease. He must have looked it up just now. A disease caused by deficiency of vitamin C, characterized by swollen, bleeding gums in the opening of previous healed wounds, which particularly affected poorly nourished sailors until the end of the 18th century.
They definitely had that.
They definitely had that.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay. Oh, shoot. All right. Let's get this done with.
Are you being an enfermera?
I'm not being an enfermera. Why you got to call me that every single time?
Okay. I'll just wait for you then.
Oh, my. Well,
do you want me to go get us some ice for our sipper?
Yeah, we do need some ice, actually, for our sipper.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
I'll be back.
I'll be done, asshole.
I love you too, bro.
Well, we got to hurry up because once you get us more ice, and I'm going to... Here. There. Once you get us some ice, we're going to talk about cars because I know a lot of people want to talk about cars. Huh?
Pass me the glasses.
Well, let's get this big-ass bottle out of the way.
Yeah.
Mine's on the right. Oh, those cubes look good.
Oh, wow. They do the job.
All right. We're going to talk about this, and as we're drinking this and talking about this, we're going to talk about cars. And, dude, we're car guys.
Yes, we are.
We are car guys, and I've always been a car guy. My grandpa, I think it kind of is a bloodline thing for me. My grandpa has always been a car guy. He grew up building cars, and my dad grew up building cars with my grandpa. And Corvettes have always been in our family. That's why my grandpa had a Corvette. My dad currently has a Corvette.
And
I have a Corvette, which I'm selling, and my dad's not happy about.
You're selling it?
I am. Sorry.
Oh. Bro, that steak gave us the burpees. I just let one loose. Here, let me measure it before Mikey calls you out.
That's pretty good.
Let me see.
That's pretty good.
No, man, bro. All right.
I know what I'm
Good
doing.
job, man.
I don't think
Maybe Mikey was just talking smack.
No, I think it's talking smack. I
All
really
right.
do.
Well, let's let them see what this one is.
All right, so this is called the 20th anniversary blend of America's oldest operating rum distillery, Old New Orleans Rum. So when we were in New Orleans, and I think it was actually for a Beachbody event, we did a tour of this distillery, and they had just a limited amount of these left, and that's why we only drink it on very rare occasions. And
Yes.
and obviously with this being a
Special
whiskey,
events.
right? Special
You
events.
guys are special.
You guys are special, and that's why we're drinking it right now. This, by far, is some of the best rum that I've ever had in my life. And it's been a while since we've had it.
It has
Cheers, and let's
Cheers.
talk about it.
Yes. So, talk about the smell first.
Dude.
It is, it's so floral to me.
It's extremely floral, but
Right?
very sugary.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait till you sip it, though. How is that in any way dirty?
Because, you know. Dude, this freaking tastes like honey. No BS. This tastes like freaking honey.
And this is why I'm saying it's one of the best rums I've ever had. This is why it's such a rare occasion for me to drink it. And we probably won't have it again for another special occasion.
Yeah. We do it about twice a year. That's what it's been.
I would say that this is as good as some of the best whiskeys we've had.
I would agree with you, sir.
It is.
Yes.
It honestly, there is no burn. Absolutely no burn.
None whatsoever.
And the
But
flavor is incredible. Just incredible. It's super sweet, honey, almost honey-ish.
Very
It tastes like
honey-ish.
honey.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man, that's so good.
It is.
It is so good. I don't know if you guys can get this anywhere. I'm telling you right now, if you like rum, and I'm going to tag them, I don't even know if they have this available anymore. I don't know. If you like rum and you want something that's good sipper for a special occasion, this
is it.
Is the thing to get. It really is. It is.
And we have some really, really good rum back there.
Rum and whiskey. Both of them. This is
But
the top
this one,
of the top.
Yeah. In the rum category, it takes it takes the other one.
All the categories.
Yeah. This is so delicious.
It is. It's better than a Hawaiian rum that we had the other day.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other one was very. I would never have thought pineapple would give a molasses flavor like it did in that Hawaiian one. But back to this one, this is.
And it's 80 proof too, so it's it's normal. It's a
Bro, I had
stronger rum.
forgotten how good this was.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Thank you
man.
for
It's-
remembering.
Yeah.
Bring me back.
Yeah,
All right.
that's good. So
Cheers,
let's talk about
bro.
cars. Cheers, man. So
Yeah.
we'll sip on this and we'll talk about cars. For me, I'm just a car guy. I've always been a car guy. I love cars. You guys, if you don't follow me, or if you do follow me, you know that I love my cars. Currently, I have a 2009 ZR1. It's a blue, and I was gonna say I could show them, but I can't show them. I can't bring this camera out.
Yeah.
Actually, the picture that I took earlier today
Yeah,
in
they
promoting
had that on
it,
there.
it was that.
Yep.
The other car that I have is a 2014 Porsche 911 Turbo S. All right, I want to talk about dream cars because this is kind of transitioning into dream cars.
Okay.
My dream car.
What is it?
And I'm going to tell you why this has been my dream car. And by the way, I want to know you guys' dream car. Put your dream car in the comments so we can talk about it. We'll kind of debate with you a little bit, but we'll talk about it. So my dream car has been the Porsche 911 GT2 RS.
Okay.
Did I ever tell you why?
No.
Okay. There is a place out in Vegas called Exotics Racing, and you've probably seen me wear their hats before.
I do remember.
Okay. So Exotics Racing is a place where you can drive whatever you want. I mean, we're talking supercars or hypercars. You can drive these cars. Excuse me again. You can drive these cars around the track.
Just in case.
It doesn't smell. But
All right.
You can drive these cars around the track, and you have 5 laps per each car. So what you do is you pay for each car, and I'm not going to lie, it's expensive, but it's worth it. But if you're getting a really good supercar, you're probably around $500 a car or $400. It just depends. They have deals. Sometimes it's $300 a car. So if you do a couple cars, you're reaching $1,000 to do 20 laps or something like that, which is what we normally do. So when we go out there, we always pick the best of the best cars, and we do about 3 or 4 cars, and we do 5 laps for each car. And sometimes they'll give bonus laps and stuff like that. There are 2 cars that when I got into and I drove around the track, I felt like I was in total control.
Okay.
The first one was a Porsche 911 GT2 RS, which is a twin turbo, like very similar to what I have.
Okay.
The other one was a Ferrari Italia 488. I can't remember if it was a 488 or a 458.
Probably 488.
Those 2 cars, when you went around the track in them, you felt like you could take a turn.
Like you were part of the car.
No, 100%.
Okay.
You could take a turn at 120 or 130 miles per hour, which is what we did, and just feel like you were in total control. Now, when I went there, and it's crazy to me because a lot of people will say, "Hey, I love the Lamborghini Aventador or the Lamborghini Gallardo," and I drove both of those. when I was at the track. Both times that I was there and drove those, my back end, man, just slid out around the corners. It was so back end heavy. So when you're going around a curve, the whole back end would you put on the gas just a little bit, and you never had this happen with the Porsche or the Ferrari. But when you did this, when you put on the gas just a little bit going around a curve, and if it was just a tad too early, just a tad too early, your whole back end slid out, which can be very dangerous.
Yeah,
obviously.
Sometimes I feel like Lamborghinis are more of a status quo.
I think it is. Well, I think it's
I think people could identify supercar more. They hear the word Lamborghini or Ferrari for you know what I mean? That's how I feel,
sure.
At least.
Right. The Lambo. But here's the crazy part about this whole thing, man. When you look at the laps and around the Nürburgring. In Germany, right? So they do the
yes.
laps, time lapse, the fastest car. The Lamborghini has some of the fastest times ever. But at the same time, when I drove it, and no, I'm not a professional driver or anything of that sort. I am good at driving, but I'm not a professional. But when I drove it, I just felt like I was not in control. So the Ferrari 488, or the 458, and the Porsche 911 GT2 RS, I think are two of the best cars that I've ever drove in my entire life.
I've always heard Porsche is by far one of the best handling cars out there.
Yes.
By far. Okay? But I just think when you talk supercars, I just think people always tend to go Lamborghini, Ferrari. Okay? So that's your dream car.
Yeah, what's yours?
So I follow a builder, Dave Kindig, who builds some of the baddest hot rods out there.
So old hot rods.
I'm a hot rod guy.
An old guy, like an old
yes,
hot rod guy.
Yes. Okay. And if I had a blank check, that's the guy who would build my car for me. That dude, I just think he does some phenomenal stuff.
What kind of car?
So I would probably go. I know it's kind of typical, but what he did with the fastback Mustang, I would have him do a 69 Camaro for me.
You know, Dad, Dad, you still on? Dad had a 69 Camaro.
Did he?
Yeah.
You know what?
You know what he says? With Krager SS tires.
Oh, the old Kragers.
He tells me that story all the time, but he always makes it clear when he had Krager SS.
Kragers, yeah, man, those were the wheels back in the days.
They were the wheels. So okay, and I get it, and I love the old cars. I really do, and if you can put modern engines in them.
Oh, dude, this dude does some phenomenal stuff.
Shit.
I'm talking 1,000 horsepower in a 69 Camaro. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Dad said he had a 69 or 68 ragtop.
Oh, 68 ragtop.
Okay.
All
right. So.
Oh. But that's what I would do. I'm more of that kind of a guy.
Lawrence said he has child number 6 on the way. His dream car is a Sprinter, and I think he's talking about the Mercedes
Sprinter. Like the classic ones?
No. Oh, is it? The old Sprinters?
Yeah. Wouldn't it be?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
But Stacy said a 64 Mustang Candy Apple Red. All right.
So my wife, Veronica, that's her dream car.
The 64 Mustang?
64, 65 convertible Mustang.
Oh,
but she wants it in a baby blue.
Those are awesome.
Yeah.
Balmer, what's up, Balls? He said that his wife got him a Tesla Model X P100D, which is, I think, is a SUV. 0 to 60 in 2.4. Sucks the soul out of my face. I totally get that, man. I mean, I got the Porsche. And it's 2.6 0 to 60. Adam said a Koenigsegg.
Oh yeah. So those cars are
Bergera, dude. Those are beast. They're also $1.2 million cars.
That's a blank check car. That's what that is.
I mean, have fun with that. That's an expensive car.
I think that's Mikey's dream car. Blank check car. Yeah, Mikey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chris Jones said he always wanted a McLaren F1 since he was a kid. Is he talking about the P1? The P1 or the F1? Is there a difference?
I think there is an F1.
Is there an F1? I gotta look this up now.
Yeah.
Because I'm really McLaren F1. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, he's talking about that right there.
Let me see.
I didn't know
Oh,
there was
wow.
an F1. That's an
Yeah.
older McLaren,
Older one.
obviously. I always, wow, dude, that's sharp. I don't even know about this car, but that's sharp. It
Yeah.
looks like a Ferrari, to be honest with you.
Like the older Ferraris.
Yeah, it looks like the older Ferraris. Okay.
Kind of also resembles the Mustang, the GT.
All right, so Tanner's on. Mikey said that Tanner's on, that we were supposed to ask Tanner what his favorite car is or what his dream car
Okay.
is. So Tanner obviously is a car guy.
Mhm.
He's always been a car guy. And what did he say? Oh, Lawrence said the big van, the Sprinter, the big van Sprinter. I think
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay, the big
you
van.
know what I'm talking-
Yeah, the
I think-
Mercedes
isn't-
Sprinters.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I thought it was. The
Yeah, the
Mercedes
big ones.
Dude, those are awesome.
They are awesome.
They really are awesome.
Next Spankatero trip.
Hell yeah,
running a
we're getting
Sprinter.
that. Melinda said, "What's my dream car?" I don't know what her dream car is. Why are they asking? I don't know what her dream
I don't know.
car
I
is.
guess because I said V's dream car. You know.
Balmert said, "When I met you, I drove a '96 Chevy Cavalier." Hell yeah!
I think we've all had a '96 Chevy Cavalier.
Right? Man, I had a 1990 Honda Accord. That was my very
Those were
first,
legit, bro.
That was my first car.
Yeah, I
was
had one of those too.
It was a hand-me-down from my parents, and
Hey,
I love that car.
I'm a Honda guy. You know I drive a Honda.
Yeah,
so.
Hondas are great, man.
Yeah.
I ran that thing to 200,000 miles, I think, or 170, some
I
crazy,
probably
man.
still ran it to another 100 after that.
There's Tanner. There he is. Tanner, what's up, man? BMW 1M.
The
Shoot.
last
We're getting
great
comments.
analog BMW.
Yeah, okay. All right. So Tanner loves his BMWs.
He drives a 7 Series, right?
No. Well,
I think he does.
does he now? No, Mick has. No, Mick got rid of it. I don't know what Mick has anymore, and I don't know what Tanner has because they get rid of cars
I
so
thought
much.
I thought I seen Tanner driving an
Yeah,
old
7 series. Is that what it was? I think you might be
I
right.
don't know. I don't
Unless
know.
it's a 5 series. I don't know.
No, I think it was a
a
7
7
Series, like a
Series?
740, I believe.
Yeah. I
don't
think
know.
you might be right, and Tanner can correct us.
Yeah,
Benjamin, what's
I'm
up?
a Beamer guy, so I like my Beamers.
Oh, Melinda said a BMW convertible. I mean, she
Okay.
loves that car. She's always loved. So we used to have a BMW 325 Xi,
Uh-huh.
2011, and she says even to this day that was her favorite car.
Really?
Yeah, you cannot imagine how smooth this car was.
Oh, I know.
So when things started picking up with our business,
Mhm.
that was our first car that we got. Was
Yeah.
the BMW 325, and we
And
loved
I
it.
think that's another status quo. You know,
What?
you make it to a certain extent, and then it's like, if I buy me a Beamer or Mercedes, I've hit the next threshold. Status quo.
Yeah,
You wouldn't say that,
I would agree with that.
right? You know, and then
I would
after
agree.
that, you get into the next level.
You
of,
do.
you know,
Well, you kind of just there is
Yeah.
steps, and I
But-
would totally
Right?
agree with you on that.
Yeah.
There are steps. So for us, I mean, we had when I started, my first car was a 1990 Honda Accord, and then we moved. Well, then I moved to a Honda Civic.
okay.
2002 Honda Civic, and I
Okay.
drove the Honda Civic through college. Both those cars never had any issues. The only issue that I ever had with the Honda Accord was the water pump went out, or the alternator went out, or the
Okay.
water pump. I can't remember what it was, but I had to fix that myself. My dad literally, I'll never forget this. I'm like, Dad, hey, something's wrong with my car. He's like, okay, you figure it out. And so he told me, he's like,
I
oh.
could totally see.
Yeah,
Papa
yeah.
Spencer
He's like,
figure
okay,
it out.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think's wrong? I don't know. It's like, well, I want you to figure it out. So we went down, we looked at it. He's like, well, I think this might be what it is. Do you think this is what it is? I'm like, okay. So he said, well, if this is what it is, the alternator or the water pumper, how do you think we're going to fix it? I'm like, I'm gonna do it, you know. so
But
and
you
that's
know what, bro? That's the way, and that's how my dad was with
for
me.
sure. And we spent the next 6 hours or whatever replacing whatever. I think it was the alternator. The alternator went out in the Honda Accord. But I had the Honda Accord, and Dad made me fix everything. We had to fix the brakes and all that ourselves. We never sent it in, right? And then we had the Honda Civic. What?
Tanner said, "Yep, I have a 2001 740."
He had the 740, the 7
Okay.
Series.
Yeah.
Good job, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Good
I'm a
job.
car guy, bro.
I know you're a car
I'm
guy. I'm a car guy too. I just
Yeah.
didn't realize it was a 7 Series. I thought it was
Yeah.
a 5 Series. But so I had the Honda Accord, and then I moved to the Honda Civic, the 2002 Honda Civic, and then from the Honda Civic, then our next one was, okay, we're gonna make a step up.
There you go.
So our big purchase was a used 325xi, BMW 325xi, and even to this day, and Melinda will agree and will tell you, is one of the best cars that we've ever had in our lives. It honestly was so good. Never had any issues. One of the smoothest rides that I've ever had in my life in any car, even better than the Porsche that I have now.
You know why?
Why?
Because BMW is the ultimate driving.
Well, they
machine.
are. Well, it's true. I mean, I listen.
know.
I know that is like, that's their motto or whatever it is, but it's true.
They drive.
Well, they take pride in the
Yeah.
cars that they create, and they do it for a reason because their shit doesn't break.
Yep.
It's very rare.
Mama B is a Beamer girl. We drove a 535i. I think 2001, 2002. I love that freaking car, bro.
Yeah?
Loved it.
You guys had a BMW?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. But they're great cars, and
Great cars.
man, you just can't beat them. And even to this day, and Melinda's actually looking at the new X7.
Good job, Ninja.
She's looking at the new X7.
I think that would totally be it. Yeah.
It's an incredible. I mean, it's a
Dude.
beautiful SUV.
I always used to tell Veronica, as a matter of fact, when is BMW going to come up with a bigger SUV than the X5?
And they did.
And they did.
And they did a great job. They did a
X7.
great job, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful car with everything that you need in it. Okay,
bro.
hey.
Yes, sir.
And we'll talk about that. I know what you're seeing.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
All right.
Did I tell you what my next car was
No.
after the BMW?
No.
It was a 2014
Okay.
BMW Z4.
The little two-door.
The little two-door.
Really?
Did you know that?
No.
So Melinda and I, we
All
used to
right.
take this thing on date nights. We used to take the Z4. We'd go on date nights, and we would take it across the country too for our anniversary trips. So we used to, one of the things that her and I liked to do together was we used to take trips in the fall, because our anniversary is in the fall.
Yes.
We got married in the fall. We used to take trips to the fall down to Tennessee because of all the leaves changing and everything. We would drive the Z4 down there. And it was the automatic top that would come down. So so you just press a button, literally just hold a button for 2 seconds, and its whole top convertible just goes down. Which I don't know why every car doesn't do that anymore. I don't know, whatever. But that's what I had.
Do you notice there's not many convertibles anymore?
There isn't.
That's not a big thing anymore.
It's not a big thing.
Right?
I love convertibles though.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think I like convertibles, but
So that was the car, it was the BMW Z4. Then the next car after that was basically my dream car, which was the 2014 Corvette, which is when they shifted to the C7 version of the car.
Okay.
And then obviously I upgraded. I sold that car, went to this one, which I got now, the ZR1. If you guys don't know a whole lot about cars, the ZR1 is the top of all the Corvettes. They are fast as shit. And that is what I have now, is the Corvette ZR1, 2009 Corvette ZR1, and I'm selling it.
Why are you selling it, bro?
Have you ever seen me drive it recently?
I haven't seen you drive the Porsche recently.
Yes,
either.
Well, I can't go anywhere right now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so it's fair to say, right?
Fair enough. But no, I just don't drive it because I have the Porsche. So
Yeah.
my buddy Mick, and Mick obviously is not on. His son Tanner is watching. 'Cause Tanner likes me better than Mick. There he is. Look.
Yes, the X7.
Yeah, they're great cars. BMWs are super reliable as long as you take care of them, and they're ultimate driving machines for a reason. Exactly.
Yes,
so
they are.
They
Tanner.
are, and you got to take care of them, and I did.
You
I
do
really,
have to take care of them.
I really took care of that. So
because when you don't take care of them,
well, you don't
the
take
bill
care.
is very, very expensive.
Well, for sure, because you have to take it to the dealership. And they really do not like you.
Yeah.
At the dealership.
Unless you know like a guy that knows how to work on them. And
Tanner.
Yeah.
You know, he knows what he's doing when it comes to cars.
Back in the days, I used to have my own people, but yeah, that's the only way to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just okay. So Mick recommended that I look into, and Mick is one of my best buddies, and he recommended that I look into the Porsche 911 Turbo S because he knows my dream car is the GT2 RS and always has been.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that this is the closest that I can get to it for a fraction of the price because I don't want to spend $300,000 for a car. I just don't. I mean, I don't know. Call me cheap, whatever. I just don't. I don't want to spend the money for it. I'd rather spend under $100,000 to get a car that is very, very freaking similar to it.
Yeah.
I mean, because the Turbo S is a twin turbo, and it's fast as shit. It's 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, and
we've both been in it, and he's got on it. So
you literally want to pass out when you get on it, right?
Yeah. Damn.
And that's just it's true. I
No,
mean,
it is.
But that car, when you compare that to the ZR1. Unfortunately, and I know Dad, cover your ears, Dad, there's just no comparison. There's just zero comparison. There isn't.
Can I say something though?
Okay.
So I've been in a ZR1. I haven't been in the one that you have in there.
All right.
I just think the Corvette is very
raw.
That's it. Brute power that you just feel it. Okay. Now Porsche, the time that we got, we went on it and you smashed it, whatever. It was very in control, and the Corvette just feels like that raw, old school American power, bro. That's how it is to me.
I would agree.
Okay.
I'm not going to argue with that.
And there's something about that type of power that you just can't replace.
You can't replace it until you sit in a Corvette, in a Porsche 911.
I know, bro. I know, but it's still not the same feeling. You're gonna tell me it's the same?
It's not the same. 100%. I totally agree with you. It's
right?
Not the same. There's a total different feeling. The Corvette is a raw power. It's a supercharger, and it's a manual for one. My Porsche is not a manual. It's a paddle shifter or automatic. It's totally different. You're right. The Corvette is very raw. It's a very raw car. You can feel and hear everything.
And that's something.
But that's old American muscle.
And I understand that.
In a modern car.
Yes, but for me, that's the type of power that I like to feel.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough. All right.
So I just don't drive it anymore. So
Danny
okay, let's talk about the
Jones.
C8. So there's a lot of people.
Danny just asked about our neighbor, Danny Jones, asked about the new mid-engine Corvette.
So for me, I love it.
Yeah.
And I know Tanner's still watching. Tanner's on the same page because we go back and forth talking about this. He's a huge fan of the new Corvette. I think it is. One, I think this is something that they needed to do a while ago.
But a while back.
But they've been doing it. I mean, they're doing it now, right? Sorry, I got to plug in my computer. It's not charging. Oh, go ahead. But
Good.
there we go. Yeah, we were about to shut off. My computer's about to shut off. I think it's something that they needed to do, and they've been wanting to do for quite some time because they're trying to compete. Corvette has always tried to compete with a lot of the supercars out there. They really have.
I agree.
They've been trying to compete with the Porsches. They've been trying to compete with the Ferraris, but they've never had a mid-engine car. And really, let's just be real. Mid-engine makes the world of difference.
Well, the balance in the car is completely...
It comes down to the balance of the car.
Yeah.
And now they've come out with the C8, and I think the thing is absolutely beautiful.
Okay. Question for you. You're selling ZR1.
Okay.
Are we making room for a mid-engine Corvette?
I've had a lot of people ask me that.
Okay, so I'm asking you.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm not the. I don't. I won't do it anymore. I won't buy a new car anymore.
Okay. Fair enough.
Because the value drops too
Yeah.
significantly in
Yeah.
any new car. It doesn't matter what it's with. The value drops so significantly.
I agree.
And you can get used cars that are basically brand new cars. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, however, I will not buy the base version like I did in 2014.
Well, I don't think you can.
Well, that's what this version, the C8, is the right now is the base version.
Yeah. So
if I'm going to buy any Corvette, the mid-engine Corvette, it's going to be the Z06 or the ZR1.
Okay. Fair enough. And
Okay.
and I would agree with you.
Let's talk about the ZR1 and the Z06 that's coming out. It's supposed to be twin turbo, paddle shifter, just like all the Porsches, the Ferraris. But they're saying it's going to be 800 to 1,000 horsepower.
That's freaking insane, man.
This car, when they come out, the Z06 and the ZR1, this car might be one of the fastest cars out there. It might be hypercar.
Really?
Yes. Territory.
Wow.
And guess what? When you look at the hypercars, what's the thing about hypercars is the price. This thing's probably going to cost in all reality.
Okay.
$150,000 to $180,000 for a ZR1. I'm talking the top of the line.
But let's talk about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So $150,000 to $180,000.
Okay.
For a ZR1 top of the line mid-engine Corvette versus how far is that going to get you in the European market?
I mean, not very far.
No.
And we're talking about brand new too, by
Right?
the way. We're talking about brand new. If we're talking about used, you're probably going to be able to, I would say in 4 to 5 years, you're probably going to be able to get a Z06. I don't think the ZR1 will be quite discounted just yet. Actually, the ZR1 really doesn't have a huge drop off.
Okay.
I mean, even so, I bought my car 2 years ago. The price or the value is still the same as when I bought
For
it.
the ZR1.
For the ZR1.
Okay.
The ZR1s do not drop in value. They just don't.
Well, it's a whole different level.
Well, it's a
Corvette.
very rare.
Corvette. Exactly. Versus a Z06 or versus even a base model Corvette.
But okay, let's say you're saying $150,000 for a car that is 0 to 60, and which is probably going to be 2.4 seconds, which is just as fast as what Walmart was saying.
So let's just call it a supercar.
A hypercar.
Okay, yeah,
What
hypercar.
car is doing 2.4 or 2.3 seconds 0 to 60 anymore?
And that's what I'm talking about. So when you get into that bracket, we're talking million.
Yeah.
Million, 2 million, 3, 2 million. You know what I mean?
It's going to compete. It's definitely going to compete.
And that's interesting because I think
it's
needed.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
and I'm glad because I
Ford
love.
came out with the GT. What is it? GT.
Oh, the GT. They just came out with the new one, and that is a hell of a car too.
It is.
It's a hell of a car. But it's expensive too.
But it's going to be even more expensive than what they're saying the ZR1's going to be. Right?
Well, yeah, that car is.
And then Ford, you have to earn a right to even buy one of these damn things.
The GT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get the chance to buy it. You have to buy it. You can't even sell it unless Ford tells you you can sell it. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
So
Adam said, I think the C8 Z06 is going to be the best bang for the buck.
I would have to agree.
When it comes out, I agree with you. I think it's going to be insane.
I think so.
It's just really taking cars to a whole other level. It really is.
And the affordability of it.
Right.
Think about it.
Nothing on the street is going to beat it.
No.
Nothing.
Because you're not going to run into so many $2 million cars.
No.
You're not.
The only thing that will compete is something like what I have, is the Porsche 911 Turbo S. Or the 911 Turbo. The newer ones.
Uh-huh.
Now you're going to compete. Because these are twin turbo, fast as shit, light cars. But
So Mike Karpenko, it's a 2-year
no sell clause
on the Ford GT.
Yeah.
Wow. See? So, but
yeah. I don't know. It's fascinating. So, anyways, yeah.
Look at this, man.
I know.
Hour and 10.
Hour and 10. We've
You
gone.
guys freaking rock.
I know. There's a lot
for
of
being
people
on here.
still being on, which is
Yeah.
crazy. But I think we should wrap it up.
I think we should too.
Yeah, it's been a good show. We talk about
Always.
cars, we talk about rum, and we bullshitted a lot.
We always bullshit a lot.
We always bullshit a lot.
Yeah.
So
We always have a good time though.
we do.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in for episode number 4 of Whiskey and Winning. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Share, please share. If you guys
Yes.
enjoyed it, please share. Like
Yeah.
we'd love
Like-
to see other people, new people on this show every single week.
We love to see your comments.
Yeah,
like
we
to
love
see your feedback.
We do. We love to read your
Yeah.
comments. It really is great, and to interact with you guys. I mean, we talked a lot last week. We talked a lot about sports. This week we
Yep.
talked a lot about cars and a lot about rum. But you guys rock. We will talk to you guys next Thursday, 7 p.m. Central. Make sure you share again.
Yep.
We'll talk to you then. See you guys.
Deuces.